What is up everybody? The new Bystial cards are finally here. I'm a little late to the party, but better late than never. Today I'm gonna tell you all about them. I'm gonna show you a top tier branded Bystials deck and a new combo. I have an older video covering branded Despia, and if you want to know more about the deck outside of the Bystial cards, I highly recommend you check that video out. And if you like what I do here, don't forget to click the subscribe and the like button. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos, so I'd really appreciate if you show some love. Thanks. So, this is my list. I went to 42 because this deck is very tight on deck space and I wanted to run 3 Ash Blossom, because I was getting max seed every other game. So let's go through the new Bystial cards. I run 4 different ones in my deck: Magnamut, Saronir, Druid's Worm and Lubellion. The first 3 work very similar, so let's start with those. All of them share the same first effect: banish a light or dark monster from either graveyard and special summon the Bystial card. This is fantastic, it's basically a DD Crow and works extremely well against Tearlaments, finally pulling that deck's power level down by a little bit. The second effect, it varies between the cards. Magnamut can search a dragon in the end phase, it does not have to stick around on the field for that effect to trigger. Saronir can send a Bystial or branded spell trap, a Bystial monster or a branded spell trap, to the grave. It's very good for setup. And Druid's Worm can send a special summon monster our opponent controls to the graveyard. Nice removal. All of them are very good cards. Then we have the big boy, the Bystial Lubellion. It differs from the rest completely. It can special summon itself both from hand or grave by tributing a dark dragon. And this means we go into Albion instead of Lubellion in the combo. When on the field, it can place 1 branded continuous spell or trap from the deck face up on the field. I run branded Lost and branded Regained as targets, but there are more options like branded Befallen and branded Beast. Its last effect is to send itself to the graveyard to search any Bystial from our deck. This works perfectly with its first effect, allowing us to both search and special. Then we have Blazing Cartesia. This isn't a Bystial, but it is another new card. It's a retrain of the classic Ecclesia. She has 3 effects. She can special summon herself if you have an Albas on your field or in your graveyard. During the main phase, on a quick effect, she can fusion summon a level 8 or higher monster using monsters from our hand or field as material. And this is really nice to be able to dodge any targeted removal and similar stuff. She also floats from the graveyard if there was a fusion monster sent there this turn. I like this card a lot, it allows for even more interaction with our opponent. And that's it for the cards in the main deck. In the extra deck we have Garura, Wings of Resonant Life. It's a new, very powerful super poly target. We have Garguinol. This is summoned using the new Ecclesia. You can send any level 6 or higher monster in the deck to the graveyard. Most of the time that's gonna be the Bystial Lubellion to set up plays. And it has a second effect: if our opponent summons a monster via a monster effect, it can banish itself to special any Despia from our deck or extra deck. Finally, Rindbrum. It's a monster negate which Despia has been sorely lacking. On top of that, it can float too. Fantastic. So today I tried to go over the deck list a little quicker, as I've noticed most people are here for the combo. I'm gonna add a clip where I go through all the cards in the deck builder at the end of the video if you want all the card names. But with that, let's get into the combo. Alright, here we go with the branded Bystial combo. For this combo we need 2 starters, so that's like Alubur and a branded fusion, or in this case a branded opening and a branded fusion. So we're gonna start with branded opening right here. Grab the fusion, toss that, and special summon out a Alubur. Alubur's gonna activate. We're gonna search the branded Lost, which is gonna allow us to search even more stuff as our combo keeps going. Slap down the branded Lost, grab the branded Fusion, Then we do Rindbrum, and we send Mercurier and the Albus. We can put that right here. That's gonna establish a nice negate for us right here early in the combo. Branded Lost is gonna activate. We can add Kit. And then we can special summon Kit because we have the Albus in the graveyard. Activate Kit's effect to search a Branded in white. We can add back this fusion deployment as we don't need it. We're gonna do the Branded in white into Lubellion. We're gonna do the Fall of Albus Engrave and the Mercurier Engrave, banishing those to summon out the Lubellion. Lubellion's gonna trigger, we're gonna discard this last effect here, and we can also chain block using the Mercurier. Mercurier is gonna search us Albion, add Albion, and then Lubellion is obviously going to go into Mirror Jade. There we go, can put that right there. And we can do the Albion, and with Albion we can send the Retribution, which we can banish from our grave to add back any branded trap, which is very good. Searches us Tragedy, which is alright, we would prefer to have that in the deck, but it's fine. And then we can do something pretty cool. Usually we did the Mirror Jade banishing the Aliber to set the Branded in red, but now we can actually do Mirror Jade, send the Albion, and chain the Rindbrum, which is gonna negate our Mirror Jade, but actually the send is for cost. And then we can return our Aliber back to hand for next turn. And with that, we could also do the Branded Retribution, grab back the Branded Fusion, for example. And that's a pretty basic combo. We have a Banish, a Rindbrum, and you can see we can do this, and then Albion's gonna trigger. And we can set any of these. I like Branded in red, can I set that right there. We can use that to go into another monster negate in Predaplantar Agostopelia. We could do Guardian Chimera, which is the classic play. And of course we have the setup afterwards. But yeah, there you go guys, a basic combo with the new cards in the branded Bystial deck. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.